Artificial intelligence isn't just some far-off sci-fi concept anymore. It's here, and it's already a massive force that's reshaping how we all work. Today, we're going to dive deep into its impact on what I think is the real heart of any organization, human resources. So, how exactly is AI changing the game for hiring, developing, and keeping great talent? Well, let's get into it.
So this is it. This is the big question, right? I bet it's on the minds of so many managers and HR leaders out there. Is AI just another passing trend, or is this truly where we're headed in how we manage people and build companies? In this explainer, we're going to cut right through all the hype and give you a really clear look at the tools you can use right now. And, more importantly, a solid strategy for actually making them work for you. So what does this AI-powered HR toolkit actually look like in practice? We're not just talking about doing the same old things a little bit faster. No, we're talking about making them fundamentally smarter. Let's take a look at the specific tools that are turning HR from a support role into a real strategic powerhouse. Okay, let's start right at the beginning of that employee journey. Picture this, an AI chatbot that can answer a potential candidate's questions about your company culture at, say, 2 in the morning, or one that can instantly schedule an interview with the perfect hiring manager. I mean, this isn't just about being convenient, it's about creating an amazing first impression. And then, once they're hired, that same level of high-touch support continues. AI can guide new folks through all the boring onboarding stuff, from paperwork to their first training modules. It's all about making sure every single new team member feels welcomed and totally set up for success from day one. And of course, AI's role doesn't just stop after the first week. Not even close. We're seeing these incredible AI-powered platforms that act almost like a personal career coach, recommending specific courses to help your employees grow their skills. These systems can also track skill development across the entire company, giving you a bird's-eye view of your talent pool. But here's the real game changer. AI tools can sift through huge amounts of data from performance reviews and engagement surveys, and even use sentiment analysis to flag potential turnover risks long before they become big, expensive problems. It's all about being proactive instead of just reactive. So yeah, the tools are definitely impressive, no doubt about it. But just having powerful tools is really only half the battle. The real key to success, the thing that separates the winners from the losers, is how you choose to bring them into your organization. And this is where your strategy becomes so much more important than the technology itself. And here we have it. This is probably the most important point in this whole explainer. This insight from Mar is the golden rule for AI adoption. Honestly, it is so tempting to chase the latest, shiniest AI trend, but the real strategic advantage always comes from starting with a super simple question. What actual business problem are we trying to solve here? This slide just lays it out perfectly, the two different paths you can take. On one side, you've got the tech-first approach. That's basically where you buy a cool new tool and then you try to figure out what to do with it. It's pretty much a recipe for wasted money and frustration. But on the other side, you have the needs-first strategy. This one starts with a real, tangible problem. Maybe your hiring process is taking way too long, or maybe you're struggling to keep your top performers. You identify that pain point first, and then you go find the AI tool that can actually solve it. That, right there, is the path to getting real results. All right, so how do we actually put that needs-first strategy into practice? Well, the source material gives us a wonderfully clear and simple framework. It really just boils it all down to two essential rules for getting AI adoption right in HR. So here's the bottom line. First, you absolutely have to define clear use cases. That means you know exactly what you want the AI to do and how you're going to measure whether it's working or not. And second, that tool has to integrate smoothly with the HR processes you already have. I mean, think about it. A revolutionary tool that doesn't play well with your current systems just creates more headaches. It has to fit, and it has to have a clear purpose. It's that simple. And as we wrap up, I really want to leave you with this question to think about. When you look at your own organization, are you being driven by the hype of the latest AI trend, or are you truly focused on solving your most critical HR challenges? Because the answer to that question is going to determine whether AI becomes a powerful strategic asset for you or just another expensive distraction. The choice ultimately is yours.